If you have been learning electronics, you've probably heard about Arduino. Arduino is everywhere. Arduino is the default recommendation for beginners. So why am I teaching you STM32 instead? Let me be fair about this. Arduino is genuinely excellent for beginners. If you want to blink an LED in 5 minutes with no prior experience, Arduino wins. I'm not saying Arduino is bad. The original Arduino Uno, the most beginners start with, uses 8-bit AT Mega 328P processor running at 16 MHz. Simple, reliable, and very beginner friendly. But it hides most of what's actually happening under the hood, which is great if you are starting but limits you when you want to go deeper. Arduino has newer boards now. The Uno R4 uses 32-bit ARM Cortex-M0 and Arduino Q even uses STM32 chip inside it. So Arduino is evolving too, but here's my reason for choosing STM32 for this series. At rupees 600, the STM32F051 gives you a 32-bit ARM processor, built-in ADC, built-in DAC, and direct register level access to everything. You learn exactly what's happening at the hardware level. No abstractions hiding the important stuff. And the skills transfer directly. ARM Cortex-M processors run inside factory equipment, medical devices, and industrial systems worldwide. Learning STM32 means learning something the professional world actually uses. This is STM32F051C8T6 development board. I bought this in India online. The chip is the STM32 microcontroller and it was designed by STMicroelectronics. That is a company headquartered in Geneva, Switzerland, with manufacturing facilities across Europe and Asia. And it's a genuine STM32 chip on a budget board. See this blue LED? I just plugged in a mini USB cable and it lit up. The board is alive and that's where we are starting. So what exactly is on this chip right here? A microcontroller is a complete computer on a single chip. Unlike the laptop's processor that needs RAM, storage chips, graphics, and a whole team of supporting hardware just to function, microcontroller has everything built in. So it has processor, memory, storage, and input output pins all in one tiny package. And this makes the microcontrollers perfect for dedicated tasks and such as reading a temperature sensor, controlling a motor, measuring a heartbeat, jobs that need to run reliably, cheaply, and continuously, often for years without stopping. Let me show you 4 things on this board that you'll use in every single episode of this series. Number 1, the black square, which is this one. This is the STM32 chip, as I mentioned earlier. This is the brain. Your C code runs inside here. It has a 48 MHz ARM Cortex-M0 processor and 64 kilobytes of memory. Small by laptop standards, but powerful enough to run real neural networks. Number 2, this yellow connector right here. It might not look yellow right now. That's the mini USB. This is how we power the board from our computer. Plug this in and the board starts running whatever program is stored inside. Number 3, these 4 pins right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, those are labeled as ground, clock, data, and 3.3 volt. This is the programming port. In the next video, I'll show you how we connect 4 jumper wires here to upload your C code from computer into the chip, this chip right here. Then number 4, this small button right here, that is the reset. Press it and the program restarts from the beginning. You'll use this more than you expect to reset your program. Everything else that you see, the small components, the capacitors, the resistors around the edge, they are support circuitry, keeping the chip stable. So you don't need to touch them or understand them for anything in this series. Rupees 600 ARM Cortex-M0 processor, built-in ADC to read sensors, built-in DAC to output signals on an affordable board. This is your hardware for the entire hardware conversation series. In the next video, the ST-Link, the second board that takes this chip, talk to your computer. Without it, can write code all day and never get it onto this chip. I'll show you exactly what it is, what it does, and how to connect it. Subscribe so you don't miss it. See you there.